We all love watching the enchanting videos of Jonna Jinton. She is a woman of many talents, as she is an artist, musician, photographer, and a popular YouTuber. Jonna's story is quite interesting. In this video, I'll share with you her complete story and tell you how, for her love for nature, she gave up her city life and moved to the countryside and discovered herself and her strengths and overcame setbacks. So, now let's start from the beginning. Jonna Jinton was born on June 29, 1989. She hails from Gothenburg, Sweden. Her father, Ulf, helps her in her business, and her mother, Anita, works as an administrator for her business. Jonna has an elder brother, Isak, and a younger brother, Philip, who works as an economist. Up until 2010, she was living in an apartment with her family in Gothenburg City and was studying to be a nurse assistant. But she got depressed with the city life and used to immerse herself in playing video games like World of Warcraft to find respite from her unhappy city life. At the time, Jonna dreamed of moving to the countryside, and her mother too shared this dream. At 21, in 2010, Jonna quit her studies and moved to Grundtjärn, a tiny Swedish village located amidst the forest. At the time, Grundtjärn had just 10 inhabitants. She chose to move to this village, as she had roots here for 12 generations. Also, its nature and silence enticed her. Jonna felt at home in the village, but at the time, she was jobless and penniless and was clueless about her future. She also struggled with the long, cold winters and had to dedicate most of her time to just keep her old house warm. Even though living in Grundtjärn was challenging, this didn't affect Jonna's love for the village, and she started exploring opportunities which would allow her to make a living while staying in the village itself. She started with photography. Even though she had a camera while living in Gothenburg City, she didn't start photography, as she found the city life to be uninspiring, but the scenic nature of Grundtjärn inspired her into photography. Later, Jonna started her blog by the name Jonna Jinton Sweden, and thanks to this, she started making a living. Additionally, she also started running a jewelry business by the name Jonna Jinton Sweden, along with her mother and Johan. Jonna also started producing music and art. She won numerous awards like Simply Hike Blogger Awards, Angermanligets Culture Award, and the Inspirer of the Year Finest Awards. Jonna started her eponymous YouTube channel on January 20, 2011, to publish nature videos and vlogs, and she won the Cinematography Award at the 2021 YouTube Streamy Awards for her channel. Currently, Jonna has more than 5.1 million subscribers on her channel and earns through ads, membership, and super thanks. She also promotes her other businesses through her channel. Jonna uses a Nikon Z6 FX format mirrorless camera and a DJI Mavic Pro drone and edits her videos with Final Cut Pro. She collaborated with numerous companies like Spotify Sweden, Hyundai Sweden, Adobe Nordic, Epson Europe, Samsung, and IKEA. She partnered with IKEA to sell one of her photos as a canvas. Now, let's take a brief look at Jonna's personal life. You'll be surprised to know that her blog not only gave her a living but also a life partner. Jonna met Johan through her blog. He used to write beautiful and wise comments on her blog, and soon, they started emailing each other, and she fell in love with him over emails. Unlike other men, Johan wasn't desperate to meet her in person even though he lived just a few miles away from her. She liked this of him, and in October 2015, she invited him to dinner. Here, they met in person for the first time. After getting engaged in July 2016, they married on July 13, 2019. Johan works as a full-time silversmith for her jewelry brand. Jonna's home is in Grundtjärn, beneath the beautiful northern lights. Now that I've finished telling you her story, enjoy a few tidbits about her. Jonna is a fan of the clothing styles of the yester centuries. After she started photographing herself, she started collecting beautiful dresses, and her dream is to have her own clothing brand. Stone balancing is her hobby, and she is proficient at this. She believes that by balancing stones, she can balance herself. Jonna is 170.18 centimeters tall, and her zodiac sign is Cancer. She is an animal lover and has a pet dog and a pet cow, Stjarna, which translates to star in English. Her dog, Nanook, is a mix of golden retriever, flat-coated retriever, and Labrador retriever. Jonna had a couple of cats. She is an amophilist. So, how are you inspired by Jonna Jinton's story? Please comment below. If you are into reading, I've also written her story on my website, which I'm linking in this video's description. Finally, If you are interested in more success stories of your favorite YouTubers, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.